Hi everyone, it's Brett from Hope to Prosper. We visited Park City this summer and I want to share our adventure with anyone who hasn't been there or is planning to visit soon. Before we start, I want to apologize for the streaks on the windshield. I cleaned it in the gas station before we left, but obviously did a poor job. We stayed at the Hilton Grand Vacations Resort in the Canyon Village part of town. It was a beautiful location there in the summer and we got a great price on the room because it was off season. We'd love to come back to this resort in the winter. The room was nice and cozy, but the thing we liked about it the best was the view of the mountains from our sun deck. We spent hours out there just taking in the view. Unfortunately, they're developing another resort right next door, so most of this beautiful mountain view will probably be blocked by another building soon. We came during shoulder season in early June, so the Canyons Village was deserted. While I really enjoyed seeing Park City without all the usual crowds, most of the shops and restaurants were also closed. We were starving after the long drive, so we dined at the Edge Steakhouse. It was a little bit pricey and formal for our taste, but it's nice to splurge every once in a while and live it up. The next day we drove downtown to visit the Bridge Plaza. It's a fun little part of town right at the bottom of Main Street. There are lots of shops and restaurants, and the views from a couple of bridges. There's plenty of parking nearby. We had breakfast at the Bridge Cafe. The food was fantastic, which is probably why there was a big line at the restaurant even when the city was empty. I love the coffee and the eggs Benedict. We cruised Main Street to check out all the shops and look for a place to eat dinner. Some of the restaurants had a crowd, but most of the shops were empty. We stopped at the 7-Eleven looking for a bottle of wine, but unfortunately we didn't realize that in Utah you have to go to a state-run liquor store to get wine. Next, we drove over to Deer Valley to check it out. This is where the big expensive resorts are located in. It looked like a fun place to ski or ride a mountain bike. This is the St. Regis Resort with its famous funicular. This is where my niece works, and it looks like it has a great view from up there at top. Came back downtown at twilight and checked out the famous dive bar, Oh Shucks. My friend Keith works there, but he was off that night. Here's the famous Egyptian theater where they host the Sundance Film Festival. It was beautiful walking around Park City at twilight, but unfortunately by the time we finished, Main Street Pizza had closed, and we ended up having to eat food from a supermarket. Our trip ended way too soon, and I was sad that we didn't get to do some of the many things I wanted to do up there, including, visiting the Olympic Village or hiking some of the trails around the city. But we sure loved the time we had there. We drove back through Salt Lake City. I really wanted to see the Great Salt Lake up close, but we didn't have enough time. We just ended up eating breakfast at the Left Fork Grill and then back on the road. Thanks for coming along on our adventure at Park City. We hope you enjoyed this trip as much as we did. Please like and subscribe to see more of our adventures in the future.